at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not.
What has this squirrel done? What? Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with Home Free and the Mississippi Squirrel Revival. I am incredibly intrigued by what this one is going to be. I know it has been a bit since we did some Home Free, but yeah, I'm really excited to check it out. Between kind of the like musical theater wave that has hit my channel recently, as well as just the fact that, to be completely honest, I haven't been the largest fan of their newest album. Like, I liked Colder Weather just because I loved the song, but then I listened to Ring of Fire on my own, and I was like, it's good, but it doesn't like stand out for me compared to the old version. So these like kind of recreations of their old ones just aren't honestly doing it so much for me, to the point where, just to be completely honest, because I'm always trying to be a very transparent content creator, I got part of my way through a reaction for one of them, and I just stopped recording it because I was like, I'm not engaging with this. I don't feel any kind of connection into this right now. Like, I wasn't vibing with it, which is nothing against the music. We all have our preferences. Some people don't vibe with Home Free in general, and I'm very grateful I'm not one of those people. But same thing for some people, just don't vibe with voice play, don't vibe with musical theater. Like, that's nothing against Home Free. But yeah, there have been, I haven't talked about this a lot. That's actually happened to me a few times. I think this is the third total time that I've been partway through reactions, been like, I'm just not here for it. I'm not vibing with it. So, all of that to say, that is the reason for the sort of lower amount of Home Free lately, is just because I've been really riding that musical theater wave on the channel, and this newest album just isn't doing it as much for me. But I'm still really excited to check this out because, as you guys know, I do love Home Free. Me not doing it as much on the channel is not anything against my love for the group. I am so excited to still go to their concert when it comes by in August, which I will be announcing another meetup for when we get closer. Sorry, not August, October, I think. I don't know. Let them know, editor, when they'll be near me and what concert I'm going to be going to. I want to organize a meetup just like I did for last one, and I'm really excited for when they start making new music with Adam the Third, which I'm really excited about once they get through these sort of what are they calling this album? Like the album where they're like redoing their old stuff. I don't remember what it's called, but once they get through that album that I'm not vibing with as much, I still am really excited for them to get back to the other stuff that I like so much. And I am really excited to check out Mississippi Squirrel Revival. I honestly don't remember because I scrolled back and I watched the videos like before and after Mississippi Squirrel Revival. Like, surrounding that, there was, like, So Long Dixie and Giving Up on You, which I loved. Delta Dawn, one of my favorites. The Austin Brown trilogy, the Give Me a Sign, Stargazer Lilies, and MR, which are honestly some of my favorite Home Free ever. So I really don't know why I missed Mississippi Squirrel Revival, but I've heard it's amazing, I've heard it's really funny, and I'm hoping that it kind of kicks me back into reminding me how much I love Home Free, even though their new album isn't doing it for me as much. So, I know that was a lot of talk about a lot of things. I'm sorry for the longer intro, but hey, it does good for YouTube analytics anyway, and for some reason, some people just enjoy me talking and ranting, and if you don't, that's why there are chapters in the description, so you can skip right to the reaction in the future instead of complaining about it in the comments. So now, without any further ado, we're hopping in. I'll see you there. Oh, I love the slight bit of like distortion post-production on it, almost sort of emulating like voices coming through like an older style radio. I dig that a lot. And the it's kind of groovy. They're like do, just coming up a little bit, that little half step. Very cool.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississipp.
Okay, hold on. What is this? I was not expecting like the sleep brain, the speak singing. There's not even an L in either of those words. Where did sleep come from? I was not expecting the speak singing sort of dialogue song vibe from this one.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississipp to visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run bare.
That do from the whistle is very fun.
To visit my granny in her antebellum world.
Interesting. So this is going to be a very story-based song. I didn't mention it in the intro because the intro is already way too long, but I'm not familiar with the original for this one. I have not actually heard Mississippi Squirrel Revival. When I looked it up, I saw that it was like a song from 11 years ago, so it's an older song. I forget who it was from. I probably should have paid more attention to that. Let him know, editor. I have to say editor now because I can't keep track of my own schedule and I don't know which of my editors is editing. But I actually I think my second editor joined the channel since the last home free video I did. So if it's Kaylee, say hi to the home free people, Kaylee. And if it's Mason, then I guess still say hi, Mason. But we do have a second editor on the channel. Their name is Kaylee. They are absolutely wonderful. I appreciate them so much. So as I hopefully get back more into home free, you will probably be seeing them and their edits around too, which is very fun. I actually think this one is Kaylee, but I might be misremembering my schedule. Who knows, y'all? Anyways.
Barefooted all day long, climbing trees, free as a song. One day I happened to catch myself a squirrel.
Ooh.
Well, I stuffed him down.
Wait.
I happened to catch myself a squirrel.
Oh, okay. I thought the kid was mouthing a squirrel along with the background vocals, but he just opened his mouth in a smile at the same time. Okay. This is definitely intriguing. So, okay, yeah, interesting. And the like full animated story is something that I don't think we've seen from Home Free before, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
Down in an old shoebox, punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church.
That's a questionable decision. Does this have captions by chance? With how story-based it is? No. Great. I will just try to use my ears.
I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Totally nuts. What happened?
Totally nuts! That's a very fun little call and response there.
That squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Totally nuts. What happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven.
Oh, the doom, 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 doom floating in the background there. That's very fun.
Totally nuts. What happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell. But the fact that something was among us was plain hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell. But the fact that something was
that ooh, ooh is very fun.
Among us was plain to see. Plain to see. As the choir sang, I surrender all. The squirrel ran up Harv Newlan's coveralls. Harv leaped to his feet and said, "Something's got a hold on me." Yeah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula.
What is happening right now? I don't understand, but I'm loving it.
In that sleepy little town of Pascagoula, it was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, "Hallelujah!"
Oh, revival as in like not like as in like the squirrel like died and came back. Is there like... Oh, I think that's just the camera focus of like the background photo. I was like, why is my green screen all like glitchy and blurry? But I think that's just like the camera focus of that picture. Anyways.
The aisles dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a...
Wait, hold on, what was that line?
Well, Harv hit the aisles dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and...
He hit the aisles jumping and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon. It's very fun.
Well, Harv Harv hit the aisles dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his Fruit of the Loom. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his britches leg unobserved to the other side of the room.
They seem wildly unconcerned about the hillbilly dancing in the pews. And as soon as I said that, I was like, yeah, that's actually fair. You do just ignore that when it happens.
Way down to the amen pew where sat Sister Bertha better than you, who'd been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Well, you should have seen the look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, Lord, have mercy on me. As the squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess to sins that would make a sailor blush with shame. There once was a sailor filled with shame. She told.
Where did that, like, the once was a sailor filled with shit, like that little bit of like, what? What is happening right now? What am I expected to be processing?
Sins that would make a sailor blush with shame. There once was a sailor filled with shame. She told of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she talked about her love life. And then she started naming names. One day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah, hallelujah. Well, 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 got raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot.
What is?
And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not.
What has this squirrel done? What? This is so ridiculous, but I'm loving it.
500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not. Now you've heard the Bible stories, I guess, how he parted the water for Moses to pass. All the miracles God has brought to this old world. But the one I'll remember to my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. Hallelujah.
So the moral of the story is a squirrel got loose and scared everyone so much that they rededicated themselves to God. What am I supposed to do with that? This is so funny and so I love the like do 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 like all the backgrounds happening. There's like dum 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 and then the ooh wow in that one part. Like there's so much happening in the background that's so good, and I can't even focus on it because the lyrics and visuals are so ridiculous. Also, I'm sorry, I just talked about not being able to process what's happening in the background, but listen to Squirrel went Wait, how high is that? Hold on, Austin, what? Squirrel went berserk. It sounds louder than that, but I think that maybe that's just his like tonality and the way his voice sounds. That squirrel went berserk. I guess if you like really put a lot of squirrel went berserk, that is really high actually. You know what? I was way too high up, or I was way too into my sort of soft palate there. And it felt like it wasn't as high as it sounded, but as soon as I put some actual like vocal cord behind it, yeah, that is insanely high. Wow, those Austin harmonies are awesome. Woo! In the first self-righteous church, and that sleepy little woohoo is very fun too. In the first self-righteous church, who arranged this? Oh yeah, Home Free often doesn't say. Did they say for this one? No, it just says producer. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm so curious who actually arranged this one because there's just so much going on in the background. A little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. That day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. The pictures. And shouting, hallelujah. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Who? No, now I need to go find out. Who? Ray Stevens, are you good? Is this an autobiography? Is there something you need to share with the class that you did as a child? Is this a real story? And if not, was it just a dream you had that you felt like you had to get out? Like, I have so many questions about what I just watched, and I don't think I'm going to get answers for any of them, and honestly, I think that's exactly how it should be. So, thank you all so very much for watching. For those of you who are home fries and don't watch any of my other content, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. I know it's been a bit since I did some home free, so if you guys came back for this one, I really, really appreciate it. As a reminder, Home Free's current distribution company is not kind to reactors, so I can't monetize Home Free, which is a big bummer, so definitely make sure that if you have any interest in other a cappella groups, musical theater, that you are doing your best to check out my other content. Clicking on the videos like in the recommended for you next feed is actually a huge way to help with my engagement and numbers and things like that, and allow me to continue being able to actually do this for a living, even when I'm checking out artists whose distribution companies don't let me monetize because they are buttheads. So speaking of being able to continue monetizing, thank you so much to my incredible patrons for making videos like this possible. I appreciate you tremendously. If you want to join them over on patreon.com/Mortius, that is the best way to support small creators. But like I said, even if you can't do that, just going and finding a video that interests you from my musical theater series, whether that's Epic the Musical or Six the Musical, or most of the other a cappella I do, like Voice Play, Jeff, Bass Gang, anything like that, clicking on those guys that I can monetize is very, very helpful and allows me to actually have the little bit of like padding for the numbers and income to be able to do artists like Home Free that I'm not able to monetize on. So make sure you continue to support the channel. If you want to see more Home Free, let me know in the comments if there's anything that I have missed from like albums long past that I should go back to, since I mentioned in the intro that this new album isn't doing it as much for me. Definitely let me know what I should go back and check out while I'm waiting for the next album with Adam III. And like I mentioned, I will be at a Home Free concert when it comes through Oregon. I believe it's coming through Eugene, but my editor will put it right there for which concert I am planning to go to. And like I said, I plan to do a little meetup for that, just like I did last year, because it was super duper fun. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you to Home Free as always for a joy, and as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Bye!